Okay, good day. So today, magkakaroon tayo ng pre-laboratory discussion of our two experiments, Experiment 5 and Experiment 6. Okay, so we're doing this so that by next week, hindi na tayo magpi-pre-lab. Pagpasok nyo, you prepare your materials, your working area, and then diretso na kayo manghihiram ng gamit and start for the experiment. I suggest you take note during our pre-lab discussion and kayo din kung gusto nyong gumawa ng sarili nyong flowchart para yun na lang yung susundan nyo during the experiment, then that's also good. Okay? So first, we have your test for nitrogen. Okay? So ito yung experiment 5 eh. Experiment 5 is your organic compounds test for nitrogen, sulfur, and phosphorus. So the first experiment is test for nitrogen. So as you can see, meron tayong um, mortar and pestle. Lalagyan mo ng ilang grams? 0.5. You weigh 0.5 grams of urea and 1 gram of your soda lime. So 0.5 grams and 1 gram of soda lime. And then imimix mo yan sa inyong mortar and pestle and then you put it on a dry test tube. Okay? Yung dry test tube na yan, i-heat mo. Yan. Pwedeng alcohol lamp, pwedeng Bunsen burner. Okay? So, um, I have good news to you. Starting next week, we have a gas na. Unfortunately, ang bad news doon is on a separate laboratory siya. Hindi siya sa actual chemistry lab natin. Anyways, going back, you heat your dry test tube containing the mixture and then place a moistened litmus paper. What do we mean by moistened? Ibig sabihin, medyo mamasa-masa ng konti, konting-konti lang. No? Or you can just put it in the condensed area, yung nagpawis na part. No? Kung wala naman nagpawis na part, pwede niyong basain ng konting-konting distilled water. Okay? And then you place it on the mouth, no? Mouth of the dry test tube. And habang umiinit yan, okay, yung gas niya magre-react with the litmus paper, no? Sa blue and red litmus paper. And then, of course, you record your observation. Okay? So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Next is for your test for sulfur and phosphorus. So, this time, you have another mortar and pestle. So, each group, meron naman kayong tig-dalawang mortar and pestle. So, ang kukunin nyo is 1 gram of your egg albumin, 1 gram of your potassium nitrate, and also 1 gram of your sodium carbonate. Okay? So, yung tatlong yan, you're going to mix them on the mortar and pestle properly and then put it in a crucible. So, this is your crucible, no? Yung maliit na porcelain na may cover. That's crucible and cover. So, you put it there, yung mixture mo, and then, gagamit tayo ng Bunsen burner dito, no? So, you get a tripod. Yan. Dapat may tripod kayo and a clay triangle. Okay? So, you need a tripod and a clay triangle and then you put your crucible and cover there. And using your crucible tongs, hinahawakan nyo dapat yan. Okay? And then, you heat it until maging siyang white ash. Okay? If the white ash is formed, okay, you can now stop. Medyo matagal-tagal to guys, no? Because for it to turn into white ash, it needs extreme heat. That's why we need Bunsen burner and not the alcohol lamp. Okay? So once it turned into white ash, you allow it to cool and then dissolve the white ash mixture in 30 ml of water. Okay? Please take note of that, no? You dissolve it in a 30 ml of water. You can place it on another um, beaker, no? forget to draw it. Sige, pwede nyo i-place yan sa beaker and then add 30 ml of water. And then, of course, using stirring rod, tunawin nyo to dissolve it. Okay, next. So, once it is dissolved in the beaker, you acidify it. What do we mean by acidify? Kailangan, drop by drop, you put diluted citric acid. There's no specific amount, no? So, paano mo malalaman if it's already acidic? So, one way is, of course, you use a litmus paper, and the second way is just look at the solution. You add nitric acid or the diluted nitric acid until fizzing ceases. Okay? Pag hindi na siya nagbabubbles or nag-fizz, parang Coke, ganon, no? If hindi na nangyayari yon, then it's already acid. And um, by the way, habang dinadagdagan nyo ng nitric acid, you should also stir, no? You should also stir the solution. And next one is to filter and divide into two portions. So you have your glass funnel, a filter paper, no? You place it on the glass funnel. If you're still not familiar with this setup, kindly call our attention, no, para ma-prepare natin na maayos. Okay? And then, once this is prepared, you get your conical flask or even a beaker, no? And then just put your mixture, ito, yung nagawa nyong mixture, you put it in the funnel. So, ang kukunin mo ngayon is the filtrate. So, sir, ano yung filtrate? Yung filtrate is yung solution, yung liquid na hihiwalay dun sa residue. Residue will be the solid, no? The filtrate will be the liquid. Okay? Yun yung tutulo. Okay? And then, once you collected the filtrate, you're going to separate it into two portions. So, one portion for the first test, okay? Or the test for phosphorus. Ay, hindi. Test for sulfate, sorry. And the second portion is for the test for phosphorus. Okay? So, anong gagawin? On a test tube, meron tayong filtrate, just add 2 ml of barium chloride. And then just observe ano yung nakita nyong result. No? Anong nakita nyong reaction or nangyari dun sa result nyo. For the second portion, that is your test for phosphorus. So, you have your filtrate again. By the way, wala tayong exact amount ulit since you just separate it into two portions, no? So, regardless, okay lang kahit gaano karami. Mas konti, mas okay because you would see the reaction immediately. Okay? So, ganun po yun. So, filtrate plus 5 drops of ammonium molybdate and also 5 drops of diluted nitric acid. Slightly mix, no? Medyo shake nyo lang ng konti lang and then put it on a water bath. So, water bath po is literal na water bath. Okay? Parang may tubig. And then, naka-hot plate po yan. May hot plate tayo sa baba so that it is warm enough. No? So, you'll just put this here for a few minutes. And once it's warm, pag medyo mainit-init na or maligam-gam, slightly palamigin mo na ng konti. Okay? And then just observe your the reaction. Okay? So, ganun lang po yan. So, if you have any questions, just don't hesitate to email me, no? That's your experiment 5. So, ganun lang siya kasimple, guys, no? Medyo mahaba-haba lang itong part 2 kasi you need to prepare the filtrate first before you can proceed to the actual experiment. Okay? Now let's proceed to our last experiment for midterms, which is your hydrocarbons. So hydrocarbons will now involve four hydrocarbons, no? Yung apat na hydrocarbons na yan will be involved in the three experiments na gagawin natin. The first experiment is the physical state, color, odor, and solubility with water of your hydrocarbons. So, gagawin mo lang yung prepare 4 test tubes na malinis and 1 ml of hexane, heptane, cyclohexane, and toluene. And then after that, observe mo na ano yung physical state niya. Sobrang dali. Solid, liquid, gas. Next, anong color? White, brown, green, clear, black, etc. Ganun lang. So, tapos na yun. Dapat mabilis lang kayo dyan. Next, for the odor, we need to observe wafting motion with mask. So, paano yung wafting? Ayan po. Gumawa ako, nag-copy ako ng GIF. However, of course, dapat naka-mask siya. Okay, lagyan natin siya ng mask. Ayan. So, dapat naka-mask, no? You can, ayan, drawing ko rin dito. Wafting motion with mask. Okay? Next, for the solubility, you add 1 ml of distilled water, okay, for each. So, and then shake, and then let it stand. Okay? So, solubility, if it is soluble, ibig sabihin, naghalo yung tubig at saka yung hydrocarbon. Pag insoluble, ibig sabihin, nung in-stand mo, nung shinake mo and then in-stand mo, nagkaroon ng 2 layers. Okay? So, ganun lang po yun. So, once you're done, record your observation. So, meron din tayong slightly soluble. So, maaring nung in-stand mo, medyo naghalo sila pero may nakikita ka pang mga bilog-bilog na nag-separate. Okay? Next is your ignition test. Again, we're going to utilize the four hydrocarbons, no, na ginamit natin on our previous test. Okay? So, which are your hexane, heptane, cyclohexane, and toluene. So, you need 5 drops of each on a evaporating dish. Okay? So, 5 drops. 1, yan. And then, using your long nose lighter, hopefully by now you have your long nose lighter. If wala, matchstick kayo, which is delikado, no? So, hopefully you have your long nose lighter by now. And then, i-light mo lang. You light each evaporating dish with the hydrocarbons with lighter or match. And then, yun na yun. You record if it's flammable. Pag flammable, nasusunog. Pag inflammable, hindi nasusunog. You check the color. Is it yellow, orange, or blue? What's the type of flame? Is it luminous or non-luminous? And then lastly, production of soot. Ano po yung soot? Ito po. So habang nasusunog siya, mayroon bang soot na na-form or itim-itim? Yun lang. Lagay mo lang. And then tapos na. And the last one is your test for active unsaturation, or also known as your von Bayer's test. So this one, you need 2 ml of each of the hydrocarbons na ginamit nyo rin from our 2 previous tests. So hexane, heptane, cyclohexane, and toluene on a clean and dry test tube. Once you've done that, meron ng laman yan, you add 1 ml of 2% potassium permanganate. Okay? So, ano yung tsura ng potassium permanganate? Ito po. It's deep purple or violet. No? So, ganun yung po yung kulay niya. So, once nilagay nyo na, you mix and immediately time until the potassium permanganate decolorize. Guys, you need to use either a stopwatch or a timer. Anyone caught using cell phones or any gadgets or tablets, no, as their timer will be given proper deductions. Okay? So please take note pag gadget ginamit nyo, may deduction po kayo. Bawal yan. Okay? So what does it mean pag decolorize? So originally purple siya, so dapat medyo matanggal yung pagiging purple niya. Okay? And next, also observe if once nag-decolorize na, is there a brown precipitate form? And then also observe if there's different colors of each layer. So, nagkaroon siya ng separate layers. No? Ano yung mga color? No? So, ganon. Okay? And that's it. That's